Hello everyone, I'm going to whip up another one of my family's recipes. This one is called Grandma King's Hot Milk Cake. I haven't made it before and I'm excited to see what happens and to taste it. I'll leave a link to the recipe down below. I converted it from cups and spoons to metric for all you serious measurers out there. If you saw my last video, you'll know that Great Grandmother King's sugar milk cookies are delicious. I recommend checking it out if you haven't yet and whipping yourself up a batch for your family, friends, dogs, cats, neighbors, enemies. And please remember to like and subscribe, leave a comment. You know the routine. It would really help me out a lot considering this is a new project of mine. I hope people are enjoying these videos and I want to continue doing that. So let's see here. Let's get into it. What we're going to do is check out the recipe. Maybe I'll put it over here or over there. Guys, let's look at what it says. 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 55 minutes in a 9-inch square pan. I like to use parchment paper and oil to avoid the stickiness. 3 large eggs and 1.5 cups of sugar. Beat and whisk for 4 to 5 minutes. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Heat 3/4 cup of milk. 1 teaspoon of butter to simmer. Slowly add egg to the mixture, beating well all the time. Fold in 1.5 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Mix dry together with whisk into the firebox for 55 minutes and let's wait for the magic to unfold. Definitely think I would cook it a little bit less longer. The 15 minutes is maybe a little bit too long. Grandma King's 325 degrees might be different than mine. But overall, I think it's nice. It's a nice light cake, not too sweet, nice and airy. Here we got some apple pear spiced kombucha pastry cream with some vanilla beans and creme fraiche. And it's very good, so let's make sure we make it nice and yummy looking. Look at that. Okay. Cake on there. Okay. And I took some of this, the pear and apple kombucha, and cooked it down into a syrup or some sort of glaze. And then we can just do a little garnish. How are we going to do this? Let's see. So the hot milk cake is dry. What went wrong? Well, instead of 50 minutes, as I said, I thought I needed to cook a little less. I went with 35 minutes. I also added an egg yolk to add some fat to the cake. And what came out is a dense cake that's moist. And the flavor
It's still good. It's just kind of like a typical white cake, but it's very dense. And what do we do when we have a moist cake that's dense? We add baking powder or maybe baking soda, a leavening agent. Well, I added some baking powder. So let's see what we get when we add some baking powder. Look at that. A beautiful, spongy, moist. You got to see this. I'm very stoked about it. You hear that? You hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah. Now this is a spongy, moist, hot milk cake. And I'm very happy with the result. This is a keeper. This would be great as a white cake for a birthday party or, something like that. More like a birthday cake texture. But it's moist. It's got a great crumb. This is what I'm talking about. Well, thanks for watching, guys. The recipe for the good one is going to be down in the descriptions. Happy winter solstice. Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you choose to celebrate or don't celebrate. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.